guys, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. Happy holidays. I hope you guys had an amazing time. I know I did, and that's why we are here finishing up what is your next blessing. But luckily we have no more holidays coming in, and so I will be more consistent. You guys really want to talk. I'm not ready though. I have not shuffled the energy yet. I just left Aquarius's. So right now we are just shuffling the energy. But 4 cards have already come out. And I'm like, hold up. But okay, Pisces, your next blessing coming in. All right. Also, on my 1980s hair. There was a screw up on my part. And yeah, I'm now having to live with the screw up. But it's okay. Hair grows back. It's cool. So here is an ode to Kelly Bundy. I even put on pink lipstick because I was like, screw it. If we're going to go for it, let's go for it. All right. Next blessing for coming in for Pisces. Oh, now you don't want to talk. You're like, oh, now we don't want a card. Okay. Well, there's 1 and there's 2. You guys got the same card. I think it was either Cancer or I think it was either Cancer or Leo. I'm not sure. You guys got Simplicity and you got Gateway. Okay. It's giving a lot of the same similar energy to Cancer. So I don't know if you guys have Cancer, or if this just you guys are on the same wavelength, right? But it feels like from now until there is a gateway coming. There's a gateway, there's a portal that you guys are going to go through that's going to change your life severely, I'm hearing. And the universe right now is asking you to just flow. Because you have been upgraded with power and there's been surges of energy. Like, for example, last night I was laying down and I had this sudden, it felt like dizziness, but it almost felt like I got hit from behind. But it was a hit of like dizziness. I don't know how to explain it. Almost like I got hit by lightning. That's kind of how it felt. Like it was so powerful that I looked up. I lifted up my head because I was lying down. And I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, and I even like had my daughter come in and I did the whole like, the stroke test. I was like ABC and I was like, what color? And I was like, am I dying? It was insane. And I was like, oh my God. And after that, I was completely fine. Like nothing. But that hit was just so I feel like you guys have been going through this and the universe is asking you guys to flow. But right now what's going to happen is I feel like your life is going to be very simple. It's going to be very basic. And I feel like I'm hearing, oh, more. Yes, more of the same. More, because what is coming in is a gateway. It's a portal to a higher timeline where your life is going to change drastically. More burping. I have not eaten or drank anything but water this morning, and I have been burping since I started the end of Capricorn. Capricorn's reading at the end hit me a little bit hard. I did get the same message. So I don't know if you guys have if you guys watch Supernatural. But there's a scene in Supernatural where Sam and Dean piss off God and basically God switches off the easy switch for them. And it turns out that their whole life, and if you've seen the show, you'll understand, their whole life, they never had to go to the dentist, they never had to go to the doctor, they were never sick. And it's because, Chuck, who's God, had turned on the easy switch for them. Because since they're always hunting demons, hunting monsters, you know, in the stories, for God's stories, they didn't have time for that. Or they don't even have insurance. They don't have, like, they use like stolen identities to go through life, right? They died on paper like 12 times. So they don't even have means to like get assistance, right? Um and so he switches it off and everything goes wrong. Like Dean gets a toothache and has to see a dentist, which is his friend. And then Sam gets sick. And then it turns out that Dean is lactose intolerant and his favorite food is cheeseburgers. And that episode is so funny. And then the car breaks down, which is unheard of. They have put this car through I don't know how many walls and people, and he always fixes it up and it fixes up perfect, right? It's never unfixable. And then all of a sudden he's having car problems or having car issues. And so I'm getting this, but in the reverse. So I feel like the switch for the simplicity button is being turned on right now because there's a need right now to go with the flow because there are power surges that are coming in. So they need you to just continue what you're doing, but take it easy. Um, because there is a jump you're about to take. You're about to take a higher jump, and that jump is going to, I was going to say hard, but then I heard no, slow but steadily quicker. Because, when you jump timelines and you jump into, like, let's say I have, uh, let's just give a number, 5 clients a week. And then all of a sudden, boom, I get 50. That is going to trigger my immune system. That's going to trigger my anxiety, my fear. That's going to trigger a bunch of stuff. And that's going to shock the system, right? So that's what they're trying to avoid. They need you right now to rest because you need that energy. And I feel like the energy is being built up again. And so that's what's happening. The simple life right now is being turned on for you because you're about to make a time jump. It's almost like you're slowing down to make the jump, is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's clarify. Pisces. But yeah, I think either Cancer or Leo got this. Oh, hold on. But theirs didn't have the portal, so I don't know. Maybe there's been a time change. Who knows? Maybe there's been a timeline change, and that's why there's the change. So for the clarifying the simplicity, the Six of Swords, yeah, detaching from. There's been a lot of detachment from dumb shit, things that no longer needed to be in your life, things that I feel like you're starting to let go of just about everything. I heard cleaning out my closet from Eminem. I'm hearing just detachment from things in your home. You guys might be doing some light, like spring cleaning, even though it's winter. Just light work. Light work is what I'm getting. Just light work. And then I saw this again. Light work. With this one, look, there's a bunch of light moonlight here, moonlight energy. And you guys are Pisces, right? And also Cancer is ruled by the moon, but the moon is Pisces card in the tarot deck, right? And then you guys got the Eight of Cups. Yeah. You guys have been released right now from quest, from I'm hearing you guys have cleaned out your karma and you guys have closed out your quest for now. Right now, it's a time to be smooth. You guys are not in the middle of like any karmic cycles or any kind of side quest right now because you have to jump cleanly through this time loop with the Ten of Swords. finality, closing all the things off, everything that no longer served you, allowing things to be detached. But I'm not getting apathy. I'm not getting a detachment from life. I'm not getting that. I'm getting detachment from all the things that no longer serve you anymore. All of the lessons, you've understood them. You're starting. I was gonna say you're incorporate them, but I heard they're starting. You're starting to incorporate them. You're starting to allow things to flow. Allow things to flow the way they need to flow. Okay, because underneath this look blessings, thriving. Yeah, yeah. Um, this gateway is going to allow you to close out all the things from the past, all the cycles that you've ended, cut any karmic contracts that you've already, this cycle is bringing you into a new chapter where all this past, whatever it is, people, lessons, all of that, no longer have. I'm seeing like a suction cup, like are suctioning or siphoning off of you. Okay. Let's clarify gateway. Let's clarify gateway. Yeah, the Three of Wands in reverse. You feel like you're starting to lose patience. Or you've lost patience because you feel like it's been kind of the same over and over again, the same stories. I'm hearing even when you watch tarot, it's the same about the same people that you don't even care about anymore. You've detached from that. Who cares? You don't even care about that shit anymore. Those people. I feel like you've almost basically mastered that lesson. Like it's not even like you want karma or anything like that. You just want your justice, which is to live your best life. You're not worried about other people. You're not worried about any of that stuff, which I feel like is still surrounded, but I see you in almost like a protective bubble while everything else is going on around you. It's not touching you. Let's clarify. Can I get one more for gateway? You guys might seem a little distracted. I would be careful of zoning out on like too much TV. Or I said this in Aquarius or Capricorn, I'm not sure. I think it's called doom scrolling, or just scrolling too much on your phone on apps. Yeah, Knights of Cups, empathy. This empathy is allowing you to go through this gateway. I feel like there was something missing, and it was an empathy to see things from another perspective. And because you're able to see that now, that's why this gateway is coming, and that's why you're making the change. With habit, dependency. So I feel like there was several lessons that you went through, and there was still a little bit of anger that you were harboring, or resentment that you were still harboring, which is normal when you go through really tough cycles, when you go through things that people, um, when there's been a lot of damage done, that doesn't just go away in um, months, even sometimes years. And depending on the damage, that could take lots of years. But I feel like for whoever I'm reading for, um, when it used to take you years to forgive and heal and understand, I feel like you know how to heal yourself, and you've understood that everything is a lesson, and you shorten that time. And so that time now, because you understand how to heal it, you shorten that time. And so you're coming to a quicker time of releasing and letting go and understanding, and seeing other people's side and having empathy for um, the things that were done out of pain and out of damage, and just because that's just who they are, right? that's just the false sense of who they are. Because we can all change. Everybody can change. It's a choice. Everything in life is a choice. Um, but a lot of people choose to be dependent on codependent, dependent on things, people, places, money, on drugs, on, right, situations, on even feelings. People are dependent on feeling like crap. That's why a lot of women get pulled into toxic relationships and get stuck there, because they were raised being treated by shit by their parents, so they confuse that treatment with love, because that is how they were raised by their parents, the two people or the one person, or the people that were supposed to love them and show them unconditional love at the time of birth and show them how they should be treated, and they were never taught that. But I feel like this is a habit that you're breaking and that you've broken, and now it's allowing you to see empathy, but because you're an empathetic person, not because, for instance, the other side has changed. It's because you understand and you're releasing. You're detaching to see situations clearly. And this is allowing you to go through that gateway. I want one more on the gateway though. Oh my gosh. One more on gateway. The Three of Cups. Regret. A lot of heaviness just came into the reading. I feel like what this gateway is actually going to allow you to do, which I am now seeing a scene from Divergent, when they get to the other city or whatever, and they're going through and they get cleansed, but they get like that deep, is this weird suction cleanse where they get like cleansed. I'm getting that. It's almost like this gateway is going to cleanse you, and it's going to help you release regret, open up your empathy. And I'm hearing regret and guilt on your end for the parts that you've played. And I'm not getting that. It's for, it could be either or, parts that you played in a situation, or the part that you played in allowing things to be a certain way, right? Allowing people to treat you a certain way. Allow yourself to not be seen. Allow yourself to not take up space and be heard, and defend yourself, right? Is what I'm getting. So I'm getting this gateway is going to be a cleanse. It's going to be a cleanse. It's going to help remove this energy so that you can release it and leave it in the past. This energy really shifted at the end. It got really heavy towards the end, so that you can move forward. Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of movement forward. Oh, okay. Pisces. That energy at the end there. Whew. All right, let's get you a love letter from Spirit. Is that what they're called? No, it's called postcard from Spirit. A love letter. Okay, I'm just going to get this one. It says, dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition. Sorry. Uh, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth. See, now I'm all itchy on my toes. For some of you guys, this might be like your first awakening, to be honest. See, now my nose is super itchy. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth where we all agree to play. Today, trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. Yeah. For some of you guys, this might be a gateway to your first awakening. And I feel like that's why you guys are getting like this energy just completely switched on me. Anyway, Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you soon.